So there's a picture inserted straight into this screen. And what I've done with those little icons that you did in the very first exercise, you notice that it had a little infinity symbol with one of them. So when I place this object on the screen, I've got all of these different things that I can do with this object. So I can make it an infinite cloner, which means that now that I've made it an infinite cloner, you can clone it infinitely. So you can just drag and drop that stuff from the side to the side to the side. So it could be like in the first activity, I've asked you to come up and just swipe an icon across from one side to the other. So it could be that you have pictures of the students. This could be a picture of the students, and they come and drop their picture across the screen related to whatever exercise or activity it is you're doing. So that's infinite cloner. Turn that off. Goes back to the menu. And I've got locking, so I can lock it onto the screen so that you can't touch it, which is what I didn't do with that blue triangle, or blue rectangle at the beginning. And then we can also link it so that it goes off to web pages or other resources on the machine. So every object just got those three little icons to play with. Let me show you, I should start off with setting the screen up first, it would be really useful. So, normally when you come to the screen, I've plugged in my laptop down here, you'd need to set it so that that projector or the smart screen knows where my laptop is projecting onto. Because my laptop is only projecting onto a fraction of this smart board. So I press these two. I press the two buttons on the front of the panel simultaneously, and I get a board up. So I'll ask one of you to come along and just go through this. Does someone want to come along and just follow this prompt?
Well, on this.
When you've downloaded the software, you'll get a couple of little tabs appearing. You'll end up with this little sidebar that you can just pull up on the side. So it resides on my machine all the time. I sometimes turn it off because it conflicts. Sometimes when I'm doing a normal PowerPoint presentation, you'll find a conflict. So unless I'm actually using a smartboard lesson during the day, I normally just deactivate that. And this is draggable, so I can drag it around the screen. And there we've got the rectangle, the square, for the notebook software, which is what I've been using. So it appears there, I've got it loaded down here. And this is the one I'm using at the moment. So this is the notebook software, which you should use.
So you could use PowerPoint or could you? Or?
Yeah, so let's do something else. Let's do set up PowerPoint. So talk about these pens. Got nicely coloured pens on the tray. They actually make makes no difference to what you use to write on the board. These pens are just here really for cosmetics and for a sense of familiarity. So this is the red pen, but actually you can write on the board with anything. The moment you've picked it up, as far as the software is concerned, you've got a red pen. Whatever's touching the board is a red pen. Green. Blue. If you pick up two at the same time, then it remembers, because we've been playing about with this, it remembers the last one you picked up. Another little trick, which you often see in lots of places, is when you lose all the pens, all you need to do is place bits of blue tack in these trays, or something else to cover up the next one. So if you've got a spreadsheet up there, or you've got a picture in PowerPoint that you're asking the students to work with, and that could just be a standard PowerPoint presentation, you could ask them to come up to the whiteboard, describe what they're seeing in PowerPoint on the picture that they've got here there, let them to label the diagram, and then you could just save that as evidence that James has done this, and it goes straight into the notebook.